What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, another vlog. Today we're going to just do a nice Sunday reset. That's what today's video is going to be. I'm currently sitting outside right now, enjoying the weather. I went and got my nails done. I got a new set. I love the milky white. You see. And then I just got solid white on my toes because that orange it popped, but it was doing just a tad bit too much. If I'm being vulnerable and being honest, I don't want to say I'm in a bad mood because I'm not in a bad mood, but I do feel like I'm wrestling through some things today. I don't want to say today, I'll say in this moment. Gotta speak properly because it's not gonna be for the whole day. I think just staying present and staying centered is important for sure. So yeah, we're just gonna reset. I'm not gonna say all of what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do it. We're just gonna get her done. So yeah. I got a little bit of, well, it's not a little bit. I'm excited because I gained 15 new subscribers, and that meant a lot to me, y'all. Like, you know, it might not be a huge number, right? But it just shows me that we're growing. And I love that for me. And I love that for you guys. I love that for us. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. I love it. I got some stuff to talk about as per usual, but we will get that done at a different time. And I will see y'all in the next clip. Hey y'all, real quick, I just wanted to let y'all know that this week's video is super short. I've had a lot going on, so this one is gonna be short, but we'll be back at it next week. I just didn't want to miss a week of posting, so yeah, carry on. What's up, YouTube and Rich Risings. I have pulled my sheets from my bed, washed them for today on this beautiful Sunday reset. One thing I'm going to do too is I have to go to mall. Today's my daughter's birthday. She's turning 14 today, so I'm gonna get that done. I pulled my sheets. I didn't pull my pillowcases because I literally just washed my pillowcases, so I gotta just wash in my bed sheets. And then I'm gonna clean up my room and stuff and take a nice, beautiful shower. I got so much to talk to y'all about. I gotta give y'all the tea. And it's more so because, again, being real is more relatable, right? So I just gotta give y'all the tea and tell y'all like what's going on. I just need to talk to y'all. I just need to talk to y'all because, you know, for me, talking is so therapeutic. But anyways, first things first, I'm gonna get this room cleaned up. I'm just gonna throw my comforter back on the bed until my sheets are done. We got Luna over here knocked out in her kennel there. Hi, Mama. Were you resting? Were you taking the naps? Yeah, were you taking the naps, Mama? Yes, how are you? Luna has been in heat, and yesterday she called herself humping on everything. So she's put away today, or she might stay. And yeah, so just stand with me, and we will be back. And we gonna talk. We gonna talk. All right, here goes my breakfast. The breakfast of champions. I am hungry. My sheets are in the dryer, so I'm about to get ready and make my bed here shortly, but yes.
Went the wrong way. Being broke was better. Life that's better than yours. Staying is life that's better than yours. Think being broke was better. Life that's better than yours. No stress. For what's money without happiness? Or hard times without the people you love? Though I'm not sure what's about to happen next. I ask for strength from the Lord above, cause I've been strong so far, but I can feel my grip loosening. Quick, do something before you lose it for good. Get it back and use it for good, and touch the people how you did like before. I'm tired of living with demons cause they...
What's up, y'all? I'm back with the sit down portion. I actually recorded it yesterday, but then I realized that I was recording in slow motion. I didn't realize it at the time. I realized it after I had already recorded the video. So this is my second attempt at this, but there's so much just to catch up. Like I was saying, I was going to, come and talk to y'all because there was a lot that I wanted to share. I did a fast for 6 days, 6 days from social media, 5 days from food. And I gained so much clarity during that fast. I literally could feel myself you need to fast. It seems like so much was going on in every which direction, right? And I'm like, I gotta fast. I literally just felt that in my spirit. And I didn't realize like how much I was on social media. Like, I think they call it like doom scrolling or whatever. I feel like I had so much going on in my life, like with work, with the breakup, with, just different things, like financial things, like just so much going on that I would just get on my phone and just start scrolling. And, and TikTok is the greatest. I mean, I've, different videos to laugh at, just different things, like just keeping my attention away from, actually dealing with stuff. And so with the fast, like I had no choice but to confront, face, and deal with everything that I had going on, and just that clarity that I was seeking, right? Like came to me in all different areas. As far as the food goes, I was like, as soon as this fast is over, I'm going to get me a black bean burger. I was wanting bread so bad, y'all. But honestly, by the time that I was off the fast, I didn't even want it no more. I didn't even want to eat like that. I just felt like my spirit was saying, just keep it up. Just keep it up. Like your body is pure. It's clean. Like just keep doing what you're doing. I continue to eat well, continue to eat properly. I'm still eating well and properly. Not having like, I guess you could say junk food or whatever, right? Not being a junk food vegan. But what I've learned, and I've known this anyway, but I think sometimes life will keep teaching you the same things until you actually implement what it is that you know. But it's like, you can't sit up and no vice will ever, I don't care what that vice may be, whether that vice is smoking, whether it's drinking, whether it's social media, whether it's whatever it is that you do to distract yourself away from vaping, like all that stuff, all those things are vices. And that will never help you work through what it is that you're working through. The only way to get through what you're working through is to confront it. And most of us, with everything that we have going on, we don't feel like it. We don't want to. We don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? So it's easier just to distract ourselves versus to actually deal with what it is that we're dealing with. And during that time, not only was I fasting, I was praying, I was, asking for clarity. But one thing that also came to me was like, if I live this lifestyle of fasting like all the time, how beautiful would my life be? Like if I was disciplined in that way and gave more time and set more time with source and praying and, whatever it is that you may believe, because, I know that all of our beliefs are different. But whether it be, if you have an altar, spending time with your ancestors, whether it be, you spending time with God, with Jesus, like whatever it is that you believe in, tapping into that higher power that you believe in, and watching the way that you eat, watching what you consume. I didn't even listen to music either while I was on this fast. Like I was very cognizant about what I was putting in my body. I only watched like educational videos or videos about in terms of the direction that I desire to go in. As you guys know, I'm desiring to move. So I've been watching like moving vlogs and things like that, like to help keep me in that vibration of the direction it is that I want to go. And so while also I was on this fast, I was dreaming about the guy that I was in no contact with for 2 weeks, the guy I broke up with. I was dreaming about this man, y'all, for 2 weeks straight, seeing signs of him everywhere. So much, things that people would say was things that he would say. Like he was just literally everywhere. And so I broke no contact. And I reached out to him. And I don't share this just to be, let me tell y'all my business. I share this because it's relatable, and I'm sure that it could help somebody, and that's the reason why I'm so vulnerable and transparent on my channel. But I sent him a message that just basically said, like, I wish you well, and I know that things ended abruptly, but I wanted to send you off in love and in peace. And, I'm wishing you the best. There are some things that will more than likely be never said, but for me and for where I'm at, I just wanted to take the time to wish you well and send you off in love. And literally, y'all, since then, I've not dreamt about him since. He didn't respond. When I sent the message, I knew it was a possibility that he wouldn't respond. And however, period, dot, comma, not getting a response did trigger me. It made me feel like, damn, like, did I matter? Like, was I insignificant to this man? And I've been through things before, but I feel like this one was on a whole nother level because you can't ever, like, people gonna be people. Nothing about you is not gonna make a person be who they truly are. And this was something that was long distance. We talked for 4 months, and I think it's for you to spend that amount of time, and you're always on the phone, like, you know, you're trying to be creative and make things, you know, creative and so on and so forth, because there is distance, right? It's like you think like, okay, and when a person tells you that they care about you and so on and so forth, you really believe it. But nevertheless, this one was really a blow to my stomach. It really hit me totally different. I don't know if it's because like breakups, like as you get older, hit different, or if it's the nature of this one, because I don't think I've ever felt so unwanted, right? In a connection. Like it's crazy because, you know, like usually I'm a runner, right? Like I'll if I'm feeling or seeing something, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and head out, you know, especially if it's something that I know that long term that I can't deal with. But there was a lot of things that was going on that I'm aware of that I kind of like addressed it, but I was also talking to one of my friends, and one of my friends was like, no, he probably didn't mean it that way, but I was getting a sense of he was trying to humble me all the time. You know what I mean? Like there was a lot of comments and things that he would say to try to make me feel less than, and it was almost like a jealousy of me. But nevertheless, getting your heart and your mind to get on the same page, romanticizing about a person's potential versus who they actually are is totally two different things. And I say all that to say, like, I still felt like I had to send him off in love versus in anger, or, you know, just rather than leave things the way that they were. And I have felt since then a huge desire to not allow for myself to get distracted in that capacity again. I think that when you're dealing with somebody, us as women, typically, we'll always make time for someone and center them versus allowing them just to get our free time. And I think that that's where I'm at right now. Like myself, my businesses, all those things are first and foremost. If someone does come into my life, and it will have to, I'm definitely taking a break because I need some time I'm not even emotionally available right now. But just having under whoever it is that does come into my life will have to understand that my businesses, the things that I have going on, those things are priority. You will get my free time. I'm not making time for you. And that is like, that's just the truth. Like, I don't want to ever find myself trying to pick up the pieces in this capacity again. So that's that with that. On another note, during this fast, I gained 15 new subscribers. And I'm so happy about that. Like, it might not seem like a lot to y'all, but it meant the world to me, because I'm like, dang, like 15, like that's awesome. And just being more consistent, you know, with my channel and things like that. I've been at YouTube now for, wow, I think it's been 2 years now. I haven't been consistent though. I think I've been very consistent like this last year. I feel like I've been consistent, but nevertheless, we is getting there, and that really made me feel good to see that. So Donkey said off of Shrek. But yeah, other than that, we have a lot of more exciting things that will be coming soon. So y'all stay tuned. And I do appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Y'all could be on any channel on YouTube, but y'all here with me, and I appreciate that. I love you guys, and I will see y'all in my next vlog, next video. Bye.